Yeah.
Hey guys, Curses Worldwide here, and today we've got a video of Lars, Adrenaline Thrill Clubs, which is a review of Fenix. So...
You just startled me for a bit there. It wasn't like a countdown or anything.
Yeah, you got a point. I kind of just went straight into that, but whatever. Okay, so when did you ride Fenix? When was it again?
I rode it 4 days after opening.
4 days. Okay, so it was pretty fresh. And what were your first opinions on the ride when you entered the themed area and saw the ride for the first time?
It's bigger in real life. That's all. When you first walk up to it, because it just dominates the skyline of Toverland.
Yeah.
It just stands out amongst everything else. You can see it from everywhere in the park. So it's definitely the first thing you realise from walking down that path. But I just want to mention quickly the new themed entrance area.
Oh yeah, good point.
There's no review for that. Port Laguna looks absolutely wonderful, and credit to Toverland's creative department.
Yeah, I haven't seen much about that, to be honest. But so what did you think of the theming and stuff as you came in? The soundtrack, stuff like that.
I thought it was good. What I like about Toverland in comparison to a park such as Fantasyland, the areas are still relatively spread out, but they're still theming everywhere.
Yeah.
Which makes it nicer because the paths are a lot wider and there's a lot more room to take pictures, and it's just a lot less crowded. I mean, the day itself, the park wasn't crowded at all.
Yeah.
I got 10 rides on Fenix that day.
Yeah, you're super lucky.
I got to stay on sometimes. But even on busy days, I can imagine it still being quite nice to walk around in that area.
Yeah. What do you think of the soundtrack? 'Cause I absolutely love it. I think it's one of the best by Imascore.
The soundtracks. I love the soundtracks. They're great, especially in the queue line. They really do build anticipation when you're going through it. Same goes to the soundtrack in the station for Merlin's Quest.
Yeah.
I just, not to jump it a bit here, but the soundtrack so far, it seems as if Imascore aren't finished yet.
The soundtrack?
So there's areas of the land and area and rides where it doesn't feel like they are ready yet, or haven't got the soundtrack released.
Oh yeah. So, what's it play in those areas? Nothing, or a different soundtrack?
Well, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of soundtrack already there. Like in all the stations around the area, in the restaurant, in the dark ride section of Merlin's Quest. There's already music there, but there are certain areas you can see there are speakers.
Yeah.
But there's no music playing. So you can tell in some areas there isn't as such music playing as such, like now, at this present time. Might be in a couple of months.
Yeah.
Next year, we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully they do.
But what the soundtrack so far, in the queue and such is...
Yeah. We already touched on this, but what were the queue times like, and how was the throughput of the ride with the staff and the workers and stuff? Were they getting the rides out quickly? Were they doing good, or what was it like?
Admittedly, every time you have a new ride, the staff will be a bit slow with pushing down the... they were running one train when I was there.
Yeah.
It was fine because there was no queue.
Yeah.
But I do hope they don't get into the rhythm of only running one train.
Oh, yeah, hopefully not.
And they do kind of allow themselves to run 2 trains, because the wait between the train going through the track and such, and it would be nice if there was a second train so you could quickly go on and off.
Yeah. Hopefully they do implement that, because I can imagine during the summer, I know there was summer nights, which I don't know much about them, but I know that they have started, or there've been some, but I can just imagine it being very busy on those days, and they need to be running 2 trains.
Just because of the day I was there, that they decided only to run 1 train.
Okay, that's understandable.
That doesn't surprise me, but
now the bit that I'm most interested in, how was the pure coaster? Like, if you just move the roller coaster into a blank spot of land with like no theming, no anything, just like, how was the pure coaster like thrill level? What did you think of it?
I can personally say I've only done 2 other wing coasters, so I've only done Furious Backhoe and Swarm at Thorpe Park.
Yeah.
Furious Backhoe. Furious Backhoe, in my opinion, is not a very good ride.
No.
It's only got 1 or 2 redeemable parts to it. Swarm and Phoenix, quite honestly, Phoenix has a lot more speed. So it's a longer ride, but it almost feels shorter than Swarm.
Yeah, it does feel quite short when you watch the POVs and stuff, but
like it just roars through that track. It has so much speed to it. The Phoenix better, because it has more outstanding moments to it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I know.
Hill.
Yeah.
And the Helix are the 2 big standout moments of the ride. And the wing over drop is quite good as well. I mean, they both have that. I do quite like the turn before you go into that wing over drop.
That looks quite weird, to be honest. Like, we're not used to seeing something like that.
It looks weird, but it works very well, because with wing coasters, of course, you have nothing above you and below you, so you have, it's already kind of getting that feeling of flying already, almost.
Yeah.
Which is nice, because you don't really get a second to realise that with a coaster like Swarm.
Yeah, I definitely know what you mean with riding Swarm. Like,
but that airtime hill, especially, was like a wing coaster having this kind of airtime. It was like superb. And the intensity, the other kind of intense.
How is the themed area of Avalon, and how does it fit in with the rest of the park, basically? Like, does it kind of stick out? Like, it feels like it doesn't really fit in with the theme of the park, or what? It's quite a difficult question. But
no, it fits in. It fits in well.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, Phoenix does soar above everything in the park, by quite a bit. It's similar in a way to the Magical Valley of Marie-Soleil. Some other YouTubers said this, but with the reusing of the rocks formations and the heavy influence of the water features around the rides. But as said, I'm gonna just like the music in the area isn't complete.
Yeah.
The area isn't as such one whole area. It's not complete. You can tell they did rush it towards the end to meet the deadline, because they had 2 new areas to complete.
Yeah.
They had a lot to do. So a lot of trees are still yet to grow. There's a big empty plot of land next to the Phoenix now, which I'm sure will be used for expansion.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The indoor turn in Phoenix, spoiler, it's empty. Nothing's in there.
Yeah.
You could tell they wanted to do something, they just didn't have time. And the exterior station building is also not complete.
Yeah.
So
that's a shame.
Definitely a park. Toverland's definitely somewhere I want to revisit next year.
Yeah.
Only knowing they have completed all the theming.
Okay. Now, before we go and give it a rating, what your final thoughts are on the ride? Is there anything else you want to say? Anything you like? Anything you dislike? Anything you'd change, basically?
Well, the things I'd change are the unfinished bits, but
yeah,
I'm sure the park have said they're going to get those finished. So
that's good of them.
I'm not. So I feel like if you are going to visit, in all honesty, on most days you visit,
yeah,
I'd recommend visiting next year so you get the complete package. Because I feel once the ride has been completed, that extra theming's been added, all the foliage has grown, and it really will start to flow a lot better into that area.
Yeah.
It will definitely be the best coaster in the Netherlands.
It will be? Okay.
I currently do not believe it's the best coaster in the Netherlands.
No. You shouldn't be.
I do believe Goliath is better.
Okay. That's very understandable.
And it's kind of even with something like Lost Gravity and Baron.
Okay.
Baron is just the only... I love Baron because of the theming.
Someone else who I was speaking to said it reminded them of Baron level, but they also went in with super high expectations because I told them how much I love the Swarm.
Is it too high to believe it's the best coaster in Netherlands? It's up to you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Did I believe it was the best coaster in Netherlands? Could be.
Okay.
But as I said, it's a ride once completed, it will feel better than most other rides in Netherlands.
Okay.
It will feel comparable to Baron with the theming. It will feel that once the theming is done, because Baron on its own as a coaster is not that strong, but with the theming, it's excelled to a different level.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Once the theming is comparable to Baron, you're talking about a ride that's just crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Is that everything you want to say?
The boat ride. Beautiful. It's like it's this kind of trend they have that they test something, see if it works, which in this case was a themed queue line. So in Magic Valley, they tried a bit of a themed queue line with Jengu River.
Yeah.
All that worked, implemented with Phoenix. I think what they're doing here is testing if a dark ride fits into Toverland with that little bit of Merlin's Quest, and it totally does. They should build more dark rides.
I can see them doing that in the future too. Okay, so I think that's everything, right? Okay, so overall, what do you think of Phoenix? It's good coaster, right? Great area.
It's the way I look at it is, and the best way to look at it is insane value for money. That area.
Yeah.
And other parks could learn a lesson.
Okay.
35 million for 2 areas, a big new B&M coaster, a Mac boat ride.
Yeah.
All for 35 million. That is insane value. And similar to how Paulson's Park got, is it Lost Valley?
Yeah, Lost Valley.
For 9 million?
Yeah.
These new and up-and-coming parks are becoming a lot more efficient with their money.
Yeah.
And create something so grand and something very well themed still and with great rides. Other parks should really look at that direction.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, I think we're just gonna end the video now then. Thank you for giving us this Phoenix review. Thank you for being on the channel. And yeah.
Nothing to do that.
Okay, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later. Bye guys.